Om Muni Muni Maha Muni Shakya Muniye Soha. Om Muni Muni Maha Muni Shakya Muniye Soha. Om Muni Muni Maha Muni Shakya Muniye Soha. Lord Buddha taught 84,000 sutras. So if you take all the teachings of the Buddha, there are 84,000 teachings of the Buddha called the Buddha Sutra or Sutra. So anything taught directly by Lord Buddha is called Sutra, and all the great monks that have given commentary on the Buddha Sutra are called Shastras. The Buddha Sutra is exclusive to the Buddha. So the word Sutra is exclusive to the Buddha, and anything that has made commentary on the Buddha Sutra, they are called Shastras. But people use the Shastras to learn Buddhism, and it is considered spiritual texts that are very valuable. But whatever the Buddha has taught directly is called the Sutra. And Buddha went on his 6 years of fasting and extinguished all the 84,000 different impurities, poisons, negative emotions, klesha, that reside within the human body that are conscious and unconscious. So what the Buddha was doing during his meditation, during his fasting, was he was actually extinguishing, snuffing out all negative emotions. That's what he was doing. And Buddha is considered the most intelligent man in the universe. And that's why his name is Buddha, because in Nepalese, Buddha directly translates to the word mind, which is buddhi. In Nepalese, buddhi means the mind, your intelligence. So the word Buddha actually directly translates to the mind in Nepalese as buddhi. So that's why Buddha is the most intelligent man in the universe to realize sunyata, which is the wisdom beyond the shore, which is the wisdom beyond this 84,000 poisons, negative emotions, impurities that we are held back by these 84,000 kleshas. And Buddha realized the wisdom beyond these 84,000 kleshas or impurities. So that's what the Buddha was teaching in terms of spiritual enlightenment. And it wasn't just how in the mainstream we are given a very watered down version of what Buddhism is, but the essence of Buddhism is very direct, based on a direct knowledge system, which is giving you the 84,000 ways to overcome your 84,000 human negative emotions, human negative poisons and impurities that hold us back. So it is a direct knowledge system. It's a direct teaching system. And it also teaches about the body. It also teaches about the channels, drops, and winds, that you can utilize that as a pathway to overcome the human body. All the things that keeps you blocked or trapped in samsara, if you utilize the body aspect with the channel, drops, and winds, you can also overcome this world through those more of the tantric meditation, yoga type practices. But the main point is the Buddha Sutra, that is teaching us about the 84,000 impurities that we consist and that we can overcome. So it's basically medicine. It's basically like when a doctor prescribes a human being medicine, they take it, they feel better. That's the mainstream concept that we understand. But within the Buddha system, we have a direct medicine or a direct prescription of the 84,000 negative emotions that we consist within us. The direct prescriptions for that is given by Lord Buddha. So Buddha himself has said to view yourself as a sick person and to view the Buddha as a doctor or a healer. So Buddha is giving you the medicine. So these 84,000 sutras, they're actually considered medicine. So you have to look at yourself as a sick person so that you're able to take the teachings or the medicine that the Buddha has given in terms of your negative emotions to overcome them. So it is a directly applicable teaching method and system that is Buddhism, and it is not conceptual and romantic and spiritual only. It is spiritual, but it is not how we perceive spirituality as a fantasy, but more of a direct path to overcome your negative emotions, your impurities, your klesha, your poisons that you consist within you, to have direct prescriptions for that and to overcome it, to utilize it, practice it, study it, learn it, and overcome it. So there's a physical component with the drops, winds, and channels that you can utilize, and there is the sutra component you can utilize. And then there are the three wheels of dharma which the Buddha taught. So Buddha turned three wheels of dharma, the Hinayana, Mahayana, and Vajrayana. So he turned the three wheels of dharma, and within the three wheels of dharma, he taught everything and gave everything to humanity. When the Buddha teaches humanity during the Great Tribulation, because Buddha is the doctor, he is able to make you overcome your ignorance, greed, attachments, all your negative emotions that you have. The Buddha has a solution for that, and it is usually individualized. So when I was awakening, I had no idea that the concept of sunyata existed. And somehow one day I realized sunyata. That's the method of the Buddha, and that's how he teaches, because Buddha has infinite ways to teach the Dharma. It's not a singular way or a one medicine for all, but the Buddha gives you the base knowledge of this is what it is. But he, in terms of our environment and our situation, Buddha will teach according to that, because he is omnipresent, he is omniscient, intelligent. And he is not limited to the sutras, he is not limited to the three wheels of dharma, but he can teach, or he can help you awaken through according to exactly where you are and what you need and who you are as an individual. So Buddha will prescribe a medicine just for you. He will prescribe a solution that is just for you. And somehow when you have faith and follow the Buddha, have faith and follow our Father in heaven, somehow you get healed. Somehow you remove all your impurities, and somehow you see and realize sunyata. And that was my personal experience. So I'm coming from personal experience, and I'm sharing that because humanity will be in the same position as me of not knowing the Buddha, our Father in heaven, and not knowing Christ properly. So I was in that same situation, and my awakening was successful in terms of how the Buddha approached me. And it will be the same for humanity. So have faith and do not doubt your path, because the Buddha has overcome the 84,000 klesha, or negative emotions, poisons, impurities. He has overcome it, and he sees that in you. He knows exactly what you need and what you have, because the Buddha has realized all of them. That's why it is easy for him to diagnose you in terms of your impurity and to prescribe the exact medicine for you through your redemption plan. That's what the path of the Buddha was, and that's what he achieved enlightenment for. And he became a person that is not swayed by any negative or positive emotion. Buddha was described as a wood that has no emotion, that is just empty, it has no emotion. So Buddha was described as that after he extinguished everything. So that's what you will need to apply during the Great Tribulation, when the demonic satanics are basically playing with your emotions from all angles, negative emotions and positive emotions from all angles. And you have to be able to transcend all of them and realize the wisdom beyond the shore, and realize the wisdom of Sunyata, realize the wisdom of the Great Mother Prajnaparamita. And that is what the Buddha realized, Sunyata Prajnaparamita. And that is what the Buddha taught, Sunyata Prajnaparamita. So the 84,000 Buddha Sutras are the great direct medicine of the Buddha given to all humanity. Om Muni Muni Maha Muni Shakya Muniye Soha. Om Muni Muni Maha Muni Shakya Muniye Soha. Om Muni Muni Maha Muni Shakya Muniye Soha.